Music, you're now tuned into my live stream. Life is good, life is great. Happy Wednesday to everybody who's up and outside. Let's get to it. Life is good, life is great. Happy Wednesday to everybody who's up and out. Yeah, man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube right now. I'm also streaming on Instagram, and I'm streaming on TikTok at the exact same time. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. Y'all make sure to turn it up for everybody up in here. You know what I'm saying? We just getting the live started, but these lives be amazing, man, and they're also very, 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 very therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to one of my homegirls last night, man, and we were talking for like a long time, and I think that it was interesting because that's weird. So it was interesting because what the hell is happening here? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I was having a conversation with one of my homegirls yesterday, and it was interesting, man, because the conversation just ended up on some like, it was dope, but it ended up on some freak shit towards the end of the night. Like it just ended up being like a very interesting conversation, but it turned into some other shit. And so it makes me ask questions like, I wonder what people's real intentions are. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to like friendship, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to friendship, when it comes to relationship, I wonder if people like, do you think that men and women can actually be friends? That's my question, because I feel like every time I've ever ended up in a situation where I've had like female friends, I feel like something has always come around to kind of like change the vibe or change the experience, you know? And so I'm wondering if it's even possible for certain people. Of course. Okay. Of course. Let me see. So E.T., you believe that without a doubt, men and women can absolutely be friends? Caitlin, what's up? Caitlin, welcome to the live. So you believe absolutely without a doubt that men and women can be friends? It's interesting to me, man, because I feel like in all the times that I've seen Jasmine, what's up? And all the times that I've seen those relationships, I'm not really sure what happens. And furthermore, how about this? Friends with benefits. The friends with benefits situation. Have you been in that kind of situation before? And does that work out for people? I feel like I personally have never been in a friends with benefits situation, or at least I don't know if I have. You know what I'm saying? I think I've been talking to girls and it's been like one thing, but I don't know if I've ever been in like friends with benefits situation. I don't really know how to do that. But now I'm understanding like some people prefer that. I just actually saw an entire interview with, not the entire thing, but I saw Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg was talking about like, yo, Caitlin, I'm pan, borderline demi. What does that mean, Caitlin? What does pan and demi mean? For those of us who don't know. What is pan and demi? For those of us who don't know. What's pan and demi for those of us who don't know? Yeah. That's strange as hell. Yeah, man. Let me see. Any situation can work with the right communication, understanding, and managing expectations. Okay. FWB have no business with me. FWB? FWB have no business with me? I don't know what that means. Jasmine Batista. Sometimes people have different interests in one relationship. Okay, when you say some people got different interests in one relationship, like what do you mean? Like two people are in a relationship and then they want different things? Or do you mean like something different? Oh wait, what is it? Yeah, what is that? What does that actually mean? Okay. Friends with benefits. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. My bad. So wait, you say you would not be in a friends with benefits situation with anybody? Like that's like off the table for you completely? Like you would never do that? I think it's interesting, man. Like, so I'm recently single again now after more than a decade, and it's interesting seeing like the different types of like configurations that people have put together in order to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people out here that say, oh, we friends with benefits. You got people that like, it's a situationship. You got people that just say we talking. You got people that say like, we don't even really like each other like that. We just like, we're here for sex and sex only. You know what I'm saying? Like, I barely even like you, but I know you're gonna put it down, and I know, it's gonna be a good time. So it's like interesting to me. Pansexual people aren't caught up on the gender of a person. They're attracted to who people are. Okay, I thought pansexual people just meant they have sex with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that means like, yeah, I don't care if you're a guy or girl. I'm just attracted to everything. But at the same time, isn't that just being bisexual? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this big duns are talking about. LOL. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry for my ignorance. I just genuinely don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely do not know some of the meanings. Like, what's the difference between being pansexual and being bisexual? Isn't bisexual the same thing as like men or women? What is pansexual? I'm just curious, man, because again, I'm just not getting into the single world, so I want to understand how. I'm seeing that there's so many different configurations, man, and it makes me wonder, like, I wonder if these people really have these belief systems, or if they just, like, are people just looking for excuses to do what it is that they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could justify it because I'm this. I could justify it because I'm that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the weirdest thing for me, pan is no definite gender preference. Isn't that the same as being bisexual? Demi people are usually only turned on by emotional connection. Really? That's interesting. Emotional connection? Is that like being sapiosexual? Like somebody who's attracted to the mindset of another person? Is that the same thing as that? Or is that something that's completely different from that? Bi is male or female. Pan is anything. Okay, so when you say pan is anything, what is anything aside from male and female? Just so I know. Like, what is left after males and females? And again, apologies for my ignorance. I genuinely don't know. Like, feed off them and then leave. Right. Yeah, some people out here just get into it. Good morning, Diamond. What's up, Diamond? We here talking about friends with benefits relationships. Do they work? Do they not work? Do you believe men and women can be friends? And do you believe men and women can be friends with benefits? Or is that just an excuse? It's like, I just want to test the water with you. I just don't know. Caitlin, non-binary. There's so many words that I just genuinely don't understand. I want friends with benefits. Okay, I totally understand, Diamond. It works for some people and it doesn't work for others, so I'm trying to understand it. Right? I guess maybe I'm like old school or old fashioned. I'm just used to the mentality of, yo, if I like you and you like me, let's be together. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Or let's see if we like being together. But I think different verbiages kind of throw me off. I don't really know what's what. Now I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, okay, so you're into what exactly? You know, I know some women that are like polyamorous. Like they're into having multiple men or multiple partners in a relationship, but we still in a relationship. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Like, there's so many configurations out here, man. So I'm so curious. You know, and I want to do my best not to be judgmental. Sapio is more about intellectual attraction. Demi is more about emotional connection. Okay. Good morning, bro. What's up, Kim J. Kelly? Good morning. I can tell you're very wise. Your spirit is high vibrational. Thank you, Sal. Appreciate that. Yeah, nah, I'm really trying to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Mila, what's up, Mila? I'm just a curious person. Nah, it's real. So like, but where does the pan and pansexual stop? Like, just so I know. So outside of men and women, what is it? Like, what else is it? Like, you can fall in love with objects. You can fall in love with like things in nature. You can fall in love with like, you know, like AI. Like, where does the pan and pansexual stop? I want just one. Multiple is complicated. Diamond, when you say you just want one, you mean like you just want one person, or you just want like one relationship or like one situationship at the same time? Me, I don't really know. I know you're not asking me that, sir. I'm playing. I mean, I'm genuinely trying to understand, like, how deep does it go? Because I don't know. I'm really trying to understand, so that next time I have a conversation, I'll be like, hey, look, I know exactly what this shit is. This means this and that. You feel me? Yeah. Man, I got a bunch of homegirls that like, they say, I think that they on some stuff, but then when push comes to shove, they'll be like, nah, I don't really want it. Like, I know some girls that are like, I'm bisexual. I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, but I've never been with a girl before. I'm like, so what are you talking about? How you know you bisexual? They're, oh, because, you know, I find women attractive. I'm like, bruh, everybody finds women attractive. Women find women attractive. Like, yeah, but I don't know if you have no interest in actually pursuing it with a girl, why are you saying that you're bisexual? Oh, because I like girls. But you've never kissed a girl and you don't want to be intimate with a girl. What are you talking about? I have some friends that like I've had this conversation with, and they confuse the shit out of me. I'm like, you know what? The best thing for me to do is to never attempt to understand anybody at any point in time whatsoever. I'm just gonna let you be whatever you say that you are. I'm confused. One relationship, okay, I feel you. Not the object. I'm just trying to understand. Amanda, hey, I hope people are kind today and great things happen for you. You're doing a great job. Be safe. Thank you so much, Amanda. Appreciate that. No, it's about people, but some people do not consider themselves only male or female. Word? They see themselves as having both masculine and feminine traits, so they see themselves as non-binary. Oh, okay. Is that like being androgynous? Like, okay, I'm non-binary. I'm not following. That's like a they-them conversation, right? Like, okay, you're a they, a them, a they, a these. Yeah, okay. I get it, but I don't really get it. And I understand now, I'm just never going to get it. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm just never going to get it. Because I'm like, I used to think bisexual was it. I'm like, that's it. You either this, or this. Ain't no way around it. I'm bisexual. I like girls sometimes. I never been with one. You see, my homegirls say that same shit. And I'm like, yo, what are we talking about here? You're not bisexual then. There's no way. Because bisexual means like you into girls, right? Like that means like you're a girl who likes girls, or you're a guy who likes guys. Like I feel like anything that isn't like, oh, we get into it is just attraction. You know what I'm saying? Pans can. I'm bisexual like girls sometimes. Like Prince. Yeah, Prince confused the hell out of me as a kid, but I could never watch him. I felt like it was just so strange. I was like, this nigga ain't Michael Jackson. I was always puzzled. Every time I seen Prince, I'm like, I always felt like Prince was the great value Michael Jackson. You feel me? Like I felt like he was the stunt double. I'm like, who is this stunt double who ain't doing what Michael doing? Like this boy ain't Thriller. What is it? What are we doing out here? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? And it just always confused me. I'm like, this boy ain't Thriller. Prince was straight, but he just wore whatever he wanted. I actually know guys who are like that. Like they super androgynous with their style, but they still do what they do. I like guys, period. Diamond, for sure. What I'm understanding now is that I didn't know how attracted I was to women that are attracted to men until recent times. Because now, like, I feel like, I'll be honest, I felt like for a long time, at least for me, I feel like women have this like vibe of like, I know what it's like now when I'm talking to a girl who actually likes and is attracted to men versus when I'm talking to a woman or a girl who is like, who tolerates men. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's a difference there. Like, I've learned that in recent times, like, damn, a lot of my experiences with women have been like with women who just tolerate men. You know, or at least you have this like vibe that you're just tolerating us. You know, like you're doing me a favor by hanging out with me, or you're doing me a favor by kissing me or by holding my hand, like you're doing me some great grand favor. Versus in recent time, I've been in the presence of women who actually like men, like who actually like men. I like you. I'll pursue you. I'll hold your hand. I'll get it popping. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, because some women for a long time, like I'm so used to the chase, right? I'm so used to the chase. I'm so used to being like, hey, what's up? I like you. Let me call you. Let me take you to dinner. Let me pull up on you. Let me get you this present. I'm doing all this work. And then now I feel like I'm in a situation where I'm seeing what it's like when that energy is reciprocated by a woman who actually likes men, who actually like is attracted to a man. Like, yo, I like the way you look. I like the way you're shaped. I like the roughness about you. I like the way your hands feel. I like this. I like that. I like the hardness of your body. I'm like, okay. You feel like you actually like men. Like every time I'm talking to you, it's like you're letting me know that you're very attracted to men. I'm like, okay, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Versus, I feel like in some of my past situations, I'm like, man, some of these girls were just really tolerating men. Like you just tolerate a man. Like I can do all this work and still get like very little affection from you. I can do all this work and still get very little consideration or very little like energy back. And if you never venture out and actually see and are able to distinguish for yourself the difference in that shit, trust me, man, you will get stuck with a girl who just tolerates you, just a woman who tolerates you. And I think it's the same thing, like vice versa. I'm not a woman, I don't know what it's like, but I'm sure certain women out there have probably felt that same way. Like you probably felt like you were a man who just tolerates women. You know what I'm saying? You have like a small underlying disdain for women. You know what I'm saying? Like I know some dudes like that. I know some dudes that have like a VG back, what up? I know some dudes like that who like the way they talk about women to be so like harsh. I'll be like, man, what's up? Nah, man, because you know women be like this and women be like that. And you know you got to treat them like this so that they respect you like that. And if you want to let them do this to you, then I ain't going to let it happen like this. And then I'm like, yo, bro, like you so angry about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that got to be like mommy issues or like traumas or something like that from your youth or something, because you got like a certain type of disdain. No, I don't got no disdain. I'm just not gonna let these girls play with me because it is that and the third. I'm like, yeah, but like even that whole mentality is trauma built. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've had like certain experiences. Tashaya, what's up? Even that certain type of vibe is like trauma built. Tashaya, appreciate you. Thank you for the hand hearts. Yo, y'all make sure to thank you for helping me get to, we almost at 2,000 likes. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. When you tap the screen, it just makes the live more visible so more people can jump up in here and we're gonna have a doper conversation. So keep tapping the screen. It's completely free. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. Let it go crazy. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live with people who also like dope conversations, and make sure to follow me. Help me reach my live goal up here, these 10 hand hearts. I appreciate y'all, man. All right, let me see. Grown woman, that's me, for sure. Fiji back. Yo, what up, Fiji? Guys appreciate you more if you're a little cold. You don't give off. See, I feel like a lot of women believe that, but I'm understanding now, like at least me, I feel like my vibe is different. When I'm in the presence of a woman who appreciates a man, it's like, yo, I can feel your level of appreciation. I can feel like you like men. Like I can feel it oozing off of you. You're attracted to males. And I just happen to be a male and I'm enjoying this. But like, I also know what it's like to be in the presence of a girl who's like, don't touch me like that, or hey, stay over there, or sit over here, like super guarded. And it's like, man, okay, I get it, but like at what point in time is, you know what I'm saying, is that gonna change? Like you might just be tolerating a man. You might not actually really like men the way you telling your homegirls in the group chat that you like men. You're just kind of, it feels like you're tolerating me. It feels like you're doing me some sort of favor. And I think a lot of women go into the street like that, and they like, that's the way they present themselves to certain men, like even if they don't even know it. Like you might not even know that you just like, get off of me, or no, and like you real like cut and dry with a dude, and what that tells me at this point in time is like, yo, you may not really like men the way that you think. You're just kind of tolerating, or at least you don't like this man like that. You know what I'm saying? I think you're just tolerating this person. You just like, I'm gonna let you be in my presence because I'm a girl and I got the power and all this and all that, and it's like not really the case. Caitlin, I have good energy with everyone, you know. It's a whole vibe. Reciprocal energy don't mean nothing. Right, okay. Grown woman, yeah. You're correct. That is trauma issues. Facts. That's what I think. You can feel the disdain. I swear it's easy to feel and see it. Honestly speaking, you can feel that. You can definitely feel it. Good morning, King. Good morning, Tashaya. Good morning, grown woman. How you doing? Okay with the tan. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We out here. Tan colors. Because it suggests I'm a lower minds for someone else. I like men like you. Fiji's back. Hey, appreciate that. I don't necessarily agree that guys are more attracted to mean girls. Raising a son. Look, bro, I'll tell you this, man. Like, mean girls, they end up becoming to us like trophies. You know what I'm saying? That's what a mean girl is. A mean girl is like, oh, a trophy. You know what I'm saying? And I've actually seen that in recent times where like I've seen guys pursue lesbians, like pursue lesbian women because it's also like a trophy. Like a lot of men like to conquer something that can't be conquered. You know, to take something that shouldn't be able to be taken. It's like Indiana Jones. I got him broke in, stole that shit. I done ducked and dodged all the booby traps, and I made it. So it's really an ego thing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like desiring mean girls or desiring girls that you're not supposed to have, you know what I'm saying? It becomes an ego thing. Like, oh, I could take that. I could get that. And it's for a man's ego. It's that conqueror mentality. It's that like, I'm going to go conquer Rome because I could conquer Rome. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no one's ever conquered Rome. Watch me go conquer Rome. It's like that kind of mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like that with mean girls. It's like that with like girls that say they don't like any boys at all. And it's also like that with like successful women a lot of times. Like it'd be like, oh, I want this girl who's really accomplished and successful because I want to be able to have that. I want to be able to say that shit is mine. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to dominate somebody who is undominatable. Guys appreciate you more if you're a little cold. Maybe. I mean, it might be like that. Put that respect on my name, but at the same time, eventually that wears down. Like in my last relationship, it was like that. Like it was very much guarded for a very long time. And I'll be honest with you, now that I'm like talking to somebody else, the level of affection is very different. And I'm very like blown away by this shit. I'm like, yo, this is different. I've never felt this level of affection before. I'll be real with you. And it's just, I mean, we just hanging out at this point in time. It's not serious. However, I'm like, you're very affectionate. And I'm not used to that level of affection. I'm used to like somebody who's way more cold, way more like you're doing me a favor by allowing me to touch you. And I thought that was life. I thought that was like Okay, the girl is valuable, so if a girl's valuable, she's not going to be easy to talk to her. She's not going to be easy to deal with. She's not going to be easy. I think Bob Marley said that if she's amazing, she won't be easy. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. I totally get it. You got to overcome. But now I think it's different. Like I can just tell when I'm in the presence of a woman who has like a certain kind of disdain for men or a certain kind of like lack of trust or like you just like, you know, you pull away from men versus a woman who's like, yo, I'm into you. I'm attracted to you. I want to hold your hand. I want to touch you. I want to lay with you. Let's be more affectionate. Like, let me get more in your face. It's a different kind of feeling, bro. I'll tell you that. Good morning, Asian A. What's up? Back. How are you? I'm good. How are you? All right, let me see. Openness, vulnerability, and transparency is hot for real. Hey, that's real. Super real. What we talking about? Tashire, we talking about women who have disdain for men versus women who are like really attracted to men and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You can feel when somebody who you're interested in is also really interested in you, and you can feel when it kind of feels like they're tolerating you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have felt like that. I've definitely felt like that in my life where I'm pursuing a girl and I feel like you're like tolerating me right now. You're not paying attention. And then it's funny because when you pull away, then it's like, oh, hey, but you know, where you at? Now you're calling and now you're messing. It's this weird psychological, you know, what is it? Reverse psychology. Like, oh, if I'm interested in you, I'm gonna treat you coldly so that you give me more. But then when that person starts giving you less, then you try to, oh, hey, look, let's go to lunch now. Let's go to dinner. Hey, where you at? I'm gone. I'm off of this shit. Oh, like, you know, I thought we was hanging out. I'm sorry. I was just busy. You wasn't busy. You weren't busy. That's not busy. That's you. I don't know what the hell. I don't know if you read 48 Laws of Power. I don't know what the fuck you just did. But like, I'm good. I'm good because nobody likes feeling like that. Nobody likes feeling like they're constantly showing up and they're not being shown up for at all. And it's like, okay, I'm going to leave. Hey, this is super easy to do. I'm going to just easily leave and go find a girl who actually likes boys. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like having to try to convince you to like somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's mad weird. Right. Raising a son made me change my outlook. A man can be sensitive too. Don't sleep on them ladies. Nah, man, look, I'm very sensitive. I'm sensitive. And my last girl, she used to definitely like, I don't know, bro. Like, she used to definitely like play me like, yo, you're too sensitive. I can't say anything around you. I feel like I gotta walk on eggshells because I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive to words. But what I'm understanding now is that being sensitive is also like, it's a gift. Because I'm sensitive, I know how to move and manipulate and maneuver my energy in a room in a way that a dull, ignorant, bore-headed person can't. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why my contact list is very long. There's a reason why I know how to walk inside a room and set a vibe and create a party in here and make sure everybody is having a good time. Because I'm sensitive to the way that somebody else is feeling. I'm sensitive to like the energy in the room. I'm able to perceive something that you might not be able to perceive. You know what I'm saying? On a small level and on a high level. So she didn't like the fact that I would call her out on certain shit. And I'd be like, man, don't say that. Don't say that word. That's a bad word. That's a negative affirmation. Don't say that. Don't do that. She didn't like any of that stuff, and she used to get mad at me about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, don't be mad at me for like holding you accountable for some of the stuff that you're saying and doing. You know? Hey, good morning. I just stopped by to say hi. Hey, moms are funny. What's up? That's me. I'm black. I think people only like that type of affection from someone they like as well, right? Good morning. Just stopped by to say hi. What's up? If you're open and he doesn't like you like that, you're desperate. Ooh, facts. That's facts. You're desperate. It's really easy to end up in a state of looking like you're a desperate person. You got to be good, man. Like you got to be happy with yourself. A lot of people who are in relationships right now, I feel like they're just trying to fill a hole inside of themselves with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to like fill this hole that's inside of me with someone else. And I don't think it really works that way. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I don't think it works that way. You not busy. What up, Killy? A nice woman and an easy woman aren't the same. Ah, very true. Very, very, very true. What's the difference then, Fiji? That's right. Morning, King. What up, Anita? I like vibing and how men think. Okay, I like that. I met this guy and he was pushy, but he would call me at the most inopportune time, so he got mad. Yeah, you gotta. So there's certain weirdos out here too. You gotta get weird of those. You feel me? Immediately follow. Hi, I'm at work, but wanted to say hi. What up, Bohemian? Welcome to the live. Hi, what up, Lauren? Welcome. Yeah, man. Look, man. I think that sounds like the story Jasmine Major was saying. Like, she said the guy tried to call her a couple times. She couldn't answer, or it was like she was busy. And then he sent her a message like, "I'm blocking you on all social media sites. Never reach out to me again." And she was like, "This is the most immature person I ever met in my life, because I couldn't answer the phone to you. You blocking me on all things. Like, you're emotional and you're needy and you're weird. So, yeah, we're not talking about that. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely different. Should a woman give a guy her number? Tashaya, should a woman give a guy her number? I think in this generation, you can communicate with somebody. Thank you, ET, for the heart. Y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live, and y'all help me reach my live goal up here, these 10 hand hearts. We love it. Should a woman give a guy her number? I think now in this generation, like, it's kind of unnecessary. If you give me your social media, I have a way to communicate with you. So, and I think social media is a nicer way to get in contact with somebody. Asian Nate, thank you for the gift. Appreciate you, Asian Nate. Claps. And like, thank you, Asian Nate. I appreciate that. Thank everybody in here for gifting and tapping the screen and getting us to 6,400 likes, man. I love it. Appreciate y'all. I think nowadays, you don't really need to give a guy your number. You can just give him your Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That way your Instagram is like your calling card, really. Your Instagram is like your portfolio. That way a person will be able to see what you do, see what your life is like, see what you value, and also reach out to you if they want to. Like, I've gotten people's numbers in the DM like nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I don't think you need to give a guy your number, especially like if you don't want him to have your number. You could like peep his energy, because you can text somebody and call somebody on Instagram. It's not really like that deep. And then you can also block that person if they end up being crazy. So, you know, that's what it be. Feedy's back. It's a lot to type out, but a nice woman is inviting and an easy woman just be in everybody's face. Ah, interesting. So I think I like nice women then. I don't think I ever like easy women, even before that. When it comes to guys, if they approach me, I don't like it no more. I like to chase. I don't like it easy. Wait, when it comes to guys, if they approach me, I don't like it no more. I like to... Wait a minute. So you don't like it, Diamond? You don't like it when a man approaches you? You like to approach a man? That's interesting. Yes, you can if you like them. Right, you're welcome. Appreciate you, Asian Nate. Asian Nate. Some people so lonely, they'll damn near let the devil in their space. Wow, that's crazy. Bohemian, do you ever perform in South Carolina? I would love to perform in South Carolina. I got to get me a booker to book me a show out there, but I would love to perform in South Carolina. I haven't been there yet. Let me see. Okay, too many men, I guess. That's good. Yes, I like to chase them. Oh, that's so funny. You like to chase men? So, Dom, I'm under the impression that girls don't got good game, too. I was talking to my homegirl, and she was like telling me how if you got a gym crush, you never approach the gym crush. I'm like, what you mean? Like, she like, oh yeah, it's nothing like being in the gym and having your gym crush, and like you find a way to keep going at the gym the same time as gym crush. Y'all see each other, but y'all never say nothing to each other. I'm like, but once you just talk to the person, she said, no, you never talk to your gym crush, because then you're gonna ruin the fantasy. You never do that. You gotta leave them on the other side. Yo, thank y'all for the likes. Y'all going crazy right now. Appreciate y'all. She said you never talk to your gym crush. You leave them on the other side, and you keep the fantasy going. And in my mind, I'm like, that shit sound repressed and crazy. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you might do the wrong thing and now it's awkward at the gym. But nah, like, if you like somebody, at least give them the compliment. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type that'll be like, hey, I think you're very beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. You're welcome. Goodbye. And then that's it. Going about your day, you know, but I got to let you know you fine. Like, if I see you and you out and you beautiful, I was running down the street the other day and I had to tell a girl she was beautiful. I'm running, minding my business, and then I see a girl running in front of me, and from the... this might sound crazy, but from the back, she looked good. And so I was like, okay. And so I'm still running. And then I end up getting like, I'm obviously running faster than her because I caught up to her. And so she stopped. She had to get out the way. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And when I looked at her, I was like, oh, hold up. Hold up. And I stopped my run. I was like, hey, excuse me, you very beautiful. She's like, oh, yeah, thank you. I said, yo, you on Instagram? Can I get your Instagram? She's like, yeah, for sure. And she told me where she's from. I think she just moved to Miami or something like that. I was like, okay, cool. And as soon as I got her info, I was like, okay, cool. I'll see you later. And I took back off of my run. And I was like, damn, I've never done that before. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember ever stopping a run to tell a girl what's up. But I had to. You know what I'm saying? Had to take that opportunity. You feel me? It had to be done. Tashaya and Tahita, appreciate y'all for the gifts. What's up, Tahita? Welcome. Let me see. He's back, but I'm biased, so I like beautiful women just as much. Ah, understandable. Oh, I thought you were gonna say she wasn't as pretty from the front. Oh yeah, nah, that shit was surprising, because there's a very good chance that she would not have been pretty from the front, right? Like when you run it up from the back, you're like, there's a very good chance this ain't gonna work out. But when she turned around, I was like, oh, whoa, hey, how are you? You look great on this side as well. I just stopped. I was like, it was all impulse. It was all animalistic impulse shit. I was like, yo, what's up? Hey, you're very beautiful. Yeah, you on Instagram? So I just got her Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw that we knew some of the same people. And Instagram is just easy. I ain't got to ask for your number because I don't need your number. You know what I'm saying? I probably never even use it anyway. So, Instagram. Yeah, very funny. Good morning. Lovely Layla, what up? Welcome to the live. I like when a guy not even look at me, then I'm interested. Damn, for real? That's deep. Sound like you like a little bit of abuse, Diamond. Sound like you like it rough. Man, it's women out here who just like it rough. Like, it be masochistic people who like rough ass shit. They like when people rough them up. Like, shut up, give me your number. Like, oh my God, you're such a man. You give the number up. It's deep. I'm telling you. Not animalistic, animalistic. I'm telling you. Man, listen, the amount of people that look good from the back and be a 6 in the front, yo, this is crazy, dog. That's crazy, bro. A 6 in the front, that's crazy. Oh, my goodness. LOL, that reminds me of back in the AIM days. AIM, you mean like AOL? Damn, hold up. AIM, like AOL Instant Messenger. Oh my goodness, I remember that shit. Giving somebody your email address. This is crazy. That's when LOLs, TTYLs, BBL. What is it? Not BBL. What is it? BRB. That's what all that was popping. That's how people was communicating, boy. Damn, AIM days. Let me get your email address. That's crazy, bro. If somebody hits you up in 2024 talking about, let me get your email address, they trying to connect with you on LinkedIn. Like, that shit is different. Super different. Okay, I'm cracking up. I'm telling you, boy, this is a funny live today, man. It's real. Agenade Studios. ASL days. Damn. Yes, AOL. BBL. Man, look, man. Yeah, it's crazy out here. I'm telling you, man, look. I got my workout today. Get it in. I'm finna go back to asking for AIM. What? Well, then it went to AIM. Right. Yo, I just like having fun. BBL Drizzy. On the Sidekick phone, that's crazy. Swipe up. T-Mobile had it popping back then, yo. Crazy. What a crazy life. What a crazy savage time we used to live in, bro. That's like pre-Wi-Fi, really. I mean, people still have Wi-Fi, but it's like, that was everybody having Wi-Fi. Like, that was pre-smartphone era. That's crazy. BG's back. How old are you? I'm 30. Them boost days. Where you at? Chirp. That chirp shit had the hood on lock, bro. Especially because that Boost Mobile was like a ghetto-ass thing. It was like this shit is really a fucking walkie-talkie. I could chirp you. Chirp. When I chirp, shawty chirp back. Next tell. What's happening here? Why are we going back to the early 2000s? I don't want to be... Chirp phone was my first phone. You look good. Keep it up. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. I still have my Sidekick. Oh, my goodness. Killy, what's happening here? Boost Mobile, where you at? Yo, bro, it's crazy. I remember Fat Joe was in it. Chirp. Everybody chirping. It's like, bro, what's up with this walkie-talkie shit? What's happening, bro? Can you imagine if iPhones had a walkie-talkie feature? That shit would be so pointless. I'm going to walkie-talkie you real quick. Why would you walkie-talkie instead of call me, text me, or iMessage me? Or FaceTime me? Well, I'm just going to do it. Get this short message. Hey. Then I downgraded to no kid. It's crazy, bro. I remember they had a bunch of phones. The Sidekick was popping. They had the Helios. Then they had the Razors. Then they had the Crazers. They had all these damn phones. Razor was hot in the streets, bro. When that Motorola Razor came out, shit was different. Everybody had that straight-ass phone. Could cut your ass with this Razor. I like a man approach me. A grown woman. It would play the song. That's crazy. Then I downgraded to no kid. We going back right now. Grown woman said, I like it when a man approaches me. I just think it's interesting, man, because now I understand the difference of like when a woman is attracted to you versus when she's tolerating you. And I think that we should all understand that difference. A lot of you guys are older than me, so y'all probably have already experienced this, but if you never put it into words, there is a difference, and you can tell. You can tell when somebody's not really feeling you like that. You can tell when somebody's like tolerating you. Like, I felt like I was tolerated for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was tolerated, and I felt like I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like in your mind, you feel like you're doing me a favor, you're doing me a blessing. And I always made it a point to remind, yo, bro, I hope you don't think you're doing me a blessing by doing this shit, because I could definitely live without it. Trust and believe me, I can live without it. But Yeah, man, like know the difference, bro. Know the difference when somebody is genuinely attracted to you and genuinely likes you for you versus somebody who's just attracted. Another thing too is some people aren't even attracted to who you are. Some people are attracted to what you are. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, it's crazy because some men are just attracted to women in general. They don't really care about you specifically. They just like the fact that you're a woman and they can have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? They can have sex with you and they can do things with you. So sometimes people are not even attracted to who you are, just attracted to what you are. Like men too, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are attracted to me just because I'm a man, you know, because they like some of these features, but also sometimes they're attracted to me just because I'm an artist. Just because they know, oh, you're in certain places that I'm not in, and you're doing certain things that I'm not doing, and you live a life that's different than the life that I live. I'm intrigued by you. Like, I want to get to know you just so I can understand you as a person. And then it's kind of like, so you're not attracted to me as a person. You're like attracted to what I am. I asked somebody that a long time ago. She was friends with like, this person I'm talking about was like friends with like, you know, or like cool in Kanye's camp. And she was like, oh, Kim Kardashian really love Kanye. I'm like, does Kim Kardashian really love Kanye? It's like, yeah. I said, like, she's like, no, she really loves him. I said, yeah, but does she really love him for who he is, or does she really love him for what he is? And she was like, what do you mean by that? I said, if you love a person for who they are, that means I could sit in a room with you privately, just you, just me, and we can hang out, and I could be totally satisfied with just you. Nothing else, no bells and whistles, no nothing. Just you and me in a room, and we're good. We can have a whole vibe in here. That's you, that's me. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you for who you are. Being in love with somebody for what they are is like, I like what you are. When we walk outside, the way that people respond to you, the way that people treat you, the way that the world responds to what it is that you do, the way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself, I'm more attracted to what you are. You know what I'm saying? You are an artist, and you're also a multimillionaire. You're also very successful. So I'm attracted to all of those things. Like, it's a what, not really a who. Because even if it wasn't you, I would still be attracted to a super achiever. I'm still attracted to somebody who sets goals and accomplishes them. Somebody who's on point, somebody who's on schedule, somebody who's disciplined and strong. And like, you're attracted to what that is. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Let me see. The Psyche is my favorite phone. Worst feeling ever. Fiji's back. That can't be a good feeling, right? I wouldn't want to feel tolerated. It's not. I've definitely felt tolerated for a long time. I was feeling like tolerated. Whenever there was a problem in my last relationship, I had to fix it. I had to pursue you. I had to go to where you are. I had to chase you physically, chase you spiritually, chase you for conversation, chase you for confirmation, chase you for approval, chase you for approval, chase you for approval. I just had to keep chasing, and it never stopped. Even up until the very end, it was like I still had to be the one to come and fix this problem. Like, I'm always fixing it. And my ex girl, she would get mad, and she would stay mad eternally. Like, it would not change. You're mad and you're staying mad. That shit is not changing at all. One. And then two, like, even outside of you being mad, she'll get mad and then she'll like have some sort of conversation with herself. And then the next time I see her, it'll be like, I'm still not cool with you yet, but I'm over it. I've already come to my own conclusion about what happened. I'm over it. I'm like, how can you be over it? It takes two to tango. Like, we have to address this together. No, I'm over it. I'm past it. No, you're not past it. You're just suppressing it. You're acting like it don't exist. You're trying to like, you're gonna, no, bro. You gotta clear the air. We gotta talk. And so I kept having to initiate conversations that would fix the shit. And then eventually, after an hour of talking, then we would get to like the real convo, and then you'll express yourself. But she would not do that, and it was like, yo, for years, you'll be mad if I don't come and fix the problem stays. Last year we went 6 months without talking, and she went an entire 6 months without speaking to me, and she didn't even remember that we had a conversation about taking time apart. So she just believed that I was ghosting her. And then when we did talk, it was like, oh, I thought this, and I was like, you thought that? But we had a conversation, but I forgot about that. So she thought I was ghosting her. But you went an entire 6 months with a misunderstanding because of your ego, because you refused to get an understanding. You went an entire half a year without asking me if we was on the same page, because you're just comfortable being away. You know what I'm saying? You're comfortable like shrinking into your own world. And so a nigga gotta fight for you to act normal, for you to treat me normal, for you to have patience with me, for you to talk and express yourself, and let's get this shit popping. And eventually that shit weighs on you, bro. You be like, man, this shit may have been worth it year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even year 9. But on year 11, bro, you're not going to change. This is who you are. Every time there's a problem, it's up to me and only me to fix it. you're gonna sit there in this throne room and act like you have no problems and act like I need to come and fix things with you, no matter who's responsible. I just get tired of that shit. I'm not from a place where like I sit in the same room as somebody and we got animosity and we're not talking about that shit. I don't do that shit. Like, let's talk. Even if we gotta argue, let's talk. Let's clear the air. Let's clear the shit up, because I don't like harboring resentment. That shit is so strange to me. And some people live their life like that. They allow things to fester and build up because they acting like they don't exist until you gotta explode and then mistreat somebody because of some shit that you could have talked about 2-3 weeks ago. I don't like that. So I feel like I was being tolerated for a long time. Like, there'll be problems, and then it's funny because now it's different. You feel me? Like, now it's a completely different situation. She recently reached out to me. She sent me a message, and it was a long message, and the message was just full of like apologies. You know what I'm saying? Full of like, I'm sorry for this, and I'm sorry for that, and I'm sorry for this. Which, if you know her, she never apologizes, ever. She does not do that. She'll sit and she just don't apologize. So the fact that she apologized, like, I really appreciate it. I really respect it. But it's like, I'm happy that you found, this apology at this point in time, but, that shit is over. We're not going back to that. I'm not going back to that. I don't want to go back to that ever. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that we can't rekindle a relationship in the future. We could be friends. We might even be able to, like, maybe in the future, if you're a different person and I'm a different person, maybe we could get back together if we're different people. But the way things are now, hell no, bro. I can't go back to that shit. That shit is dark. That's a very dark place. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in that shit fighting all my demons and your demons by myself. That shit is strange. No. We close in 8, that's turned 33. Oh, that's what's up. Yup, the body. I can see the difference because men do that all the time. Let me see. That sounds exhausting. What's your birthday? July 27th, my birthday. That's exhausting. Childish immaturity. If she wanted to, she would. Honestly, bro, like, and it's strange because I just got a message from her. And I'm saying this on live. Like, I don't know how positive. Like, I'm partially certain that she has, at least at one point in time, have tuned into these lives and has probably heard me speak about her. If not, I'm sure somebody probably told her. But it really doesn't matter to me because it's not about disrespecting somebody else. It's about respecting myself. You know what I'm saying? It's about being able to express some of this real shit because I don't know who else might be going through some of the same shit. Like, somebody in this live right now might be in a relationship where they're with a person that never says that they're sorry, never takes accountability, never admits that they're wrong, and like is quick to anger, slow to forgive, and is constantly critical of you, always pointing out your flaws, always pointing out everything that's wrong with you. Like, she will point out all the shit that's wrong. Every day, there's another thing about me. I remember this shit got to the point one time where I'm like, yo, bro, she's saying something about me, saying something. I'm like, yo, can you say something nice to me? And she was like, what? I was like, you're saying a lot of things about me right now, and you expect me to listen to it, not only listen to it, but accept it immediately and make the change that you need me to make immediately. Like, if I take too long to make a change, you like, see this what I'm saying, you don't listen to me, you don't listen. And if I change too quickly, you're like, it's not authentic, it's not genuine because you're doing it too quickly. I'm like, ain't no fucking way to win, right? So while you're sitting and telling me this super critical stuff about myself, for the 1,000th time this week, like, because I'm always wrong, I'm never right. I'm never good enough, right? So I'm always wrong in some kind of way. Can you say something nice to me? And she was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, yo, can you, like, in this big flurry of words that you telling me about myself today, can you just say something nice to me? I really don't even care what it is. Just say something nice. And then it's weird because the response was, oh, so you trying to make it seem like I don't say nice things? So you trying to make, like, and I know that when you tell these stories, like, my voice is changing, so she's probably sounding like a monster in this thing, but it's like that. These are the words that she would use. Oh, so now I don't say nice things to you? Oh, and like now you try to play victim, and it's like, damn, bro, like, what? So now I'm a victim. Now I'm trying to play victim for asking you to say something nice to me in a big sea of fucking words that you're using to describe all the super critical things that's wrong with me. You can't say one nice thing. Have you never heard of the compliment sandwich? Compliment sandwich, say something good, say the real shit you gotta say, and then end it with something good. Learn that. You know what I'm saying? That might help. Bruh, it was crazy. And then it really made me feel a ways, man. Now that I look back on that shit, like the fact that I had to ask somebody that I'm with just to say something nice to me because I'm hearing all the bad shit about myself. And then you really, like, you hold on to that. She called me delusional. She called me sensitive. She called me fake vegan. She called me everything. Like, and I'm like, man. And then the breaking point was really that delusional shit. Like, that was towards the end. I was like, man, what? It started as a joke. She was like, her homegirl, you're delusional. You have a delusional way of going about life. Because I believe in manifestation. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in all the shit that you and your Bible believe in, except you really don't believe in it, so it don't fucking matter. But I actually believe in some of these things, that I can do these things. I wrote a book on it. I wrote a book on manifestation. Of course I believe in manifestation. Go and get my book. Materialize, my top 10 manifestations. Available now on Amazon and in my store. Go and get it. It's a great book. Go and get it. Go and get it. But, shameless plug. But, like, I'm delusional because I have a belief system in a world full of people that don't believe in shit. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I believe in God. I believe in the universe. I believe in the superpowers. And you think that, like, anyway, it started as a joke and then it ended up being serious. She's like, oh, you see? We ended up having a conversation. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're delusional because of it. And she, in bed with me, she looked up the dictionary definition of delusional. And it was like a person walking around with false beliefs. And I was just really, like, upset at that. I was really disappointed at that. I'm like, why do you feel the need to tell me this? Like, why do you feel the need to call me delusional? I don't call you names. I don't call you names. I've never called you crazy. I've never said that what you wanted to do is unrealistic. Like, I don't believe in those kind of things. I believe that everything is possible. Why are you telling me I'm delusional, bro? Like, this shit is starting to bother me now. Like, before I could tolerate it, but this shit is starting to bother me. You are starting to bother me, and it's I don't know. And yeah, so even when it was time for us to break up, like, I really expected her to change at some point, and she never changed. And even when it was time for us to break up, like, she was like, she was not talking to me for like months prior, and then she got mad at me because she didn't know where I was at. You know what I'm saying? I went up to Atlanta to do the show. I got kicked off the show immediately, and then she was disappointed because she didn't know that. And so we ended up having a conversation. I was like, man, this shit is over. And so the way that we broke up was, she was like, I have nothing to say to you. I don't want to talk to you unless we have a mediator, unless we got somebody there, like a counselor or a therapist or a couple's, like, unless we got somebody there, I have nothing to say to you. And I'm like, okay. But she sent me a really hateful text message one day. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like, look, man, let's talk. We went to a public place, and she was like, yeah, I was serious when I said I had nothing to say to you unless we got somebody there. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm telling you. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, let me tell you this. One, our engagement is over. Like, our engagement is done. I'm calling off our engagement. Two, our relationship is over. We're not going to be together. By the end of tonight, you're going to be a single woman. And I have to say that you're right. Like, when you call me delusional, you're right. I was delusional, and my first delusion was you. My first delusion was you. I thought you were going to change at some point in time. I'll be honest with myself. Like, I really thought that at some point it was going to change. Like, your vibe was going to change. You were going to become more positive. You was going to become somebody who was optimistic, somebody who believed in me the same way I believe in you, somebody who spoke life over me the same way I speak life over you and your dreams and your goals. That doesn't really happen. And you're not going to fucking change. Because we're 11, almost 12 years in. 2024 makes 12 years. That's a long fucking time. And so I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to fight you on that shit no more. You're right. I was delusional. And my first delusion was you. I was really, I'm in a relationship with an imaginary version of you that's in my head. I'm not in a relationship with the actual you. The actual you does these things. The actual you does this shit. And I don't like that. I would never talk to you like that. I would never cuss at you like that. I would never call you names like that. I would never shit on you and tell you that the way that you are is like, I would never convince you that you're crazy. Like, why would you call me delusional? That doesn't feel good. I don't think that feels good to any fucking body. Like, why would you call me that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it started as a joke, but then you started getting serious about it. And now you're trying to make me believe that I'm delusional. Like, that's crazy to me. And then furthermore, she called me a narcissist at some point in time. Like, I'm all in my own head about shit. I'm like, okay, baby. You know, if I am, then I want to change it. My sister was like, bro, you're not a narcissist. I'm like, why? Maybe I'm a narcissist and I don't know it. She's like, nah. She said, the reason that you know you're not a narcissist is because a narcissist can never even admit or would never even like, a narcissist can never conceive of themselves as being a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you're even willing to consider it lets me know that you're not. Narcissists see everything that's wrong with everybody else instead of themselves. Narcissists do not take accountability for themselves. Narcissists never say sorry. Narcissists believe that they're perfect and they're better than other people. And narcissists have a tendency of gaslighting other people, making them think that they're crazy. When they show up, when they say these things. And I'm like, damn, bro, like you call me a narcissist, bro, but a lot of those things, I'm not going to just spit the word back at you because you spat it at me, but I've never convinced you that you were crazy. I've never attempted to call you delusional. I've never attempted to make you feel less than. I've never attempted to make you feel like you live in a fairy tale and you're not being realistic. Like that's very demeaning. You know what I'm saying? That's very like, you're trying to take the bottom out of my goal, my dream. You're trying to like remove my structure for some reason. I don't know why you're doing that, but it doesn't make any sense to me. And I know you don't have any control over your words. You get emotional and you say whatever comes to mind. You have no composure when it comes to like like you just don't have it. And so yeah, that's how the relationship came to an end. I was like, yo, you know, engagement is off, relationship is off. By the end of this night, you're gonna be a single woman, and you're right. I was delusional, and my first delusion was you. I thought you were gonna change. You're never gonna change. And she was like, no, I'm growing, I'm changing. Yeah. Okay. The shit that you just did to me this past week or month, the last few conversations we had is like some of the same conversations we had in the beginning. I shouldn't be dealing with some of the same shit that we dealt with years ago. You're not changing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you're not changing because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? If you're not changing because of me, because I'm a catalyst for you to stay the same, then let's do both of us a favor, bro. Go away. You go away and I'll go away, and that'll just be that. You know what I'm saying? Let's live different lives. Let's see how that works, because clearly us being together ain't helping. Like, the shit is crazy. So I said it to anybody. If you are the kind of person that's like calling your partner names and shit like that, that shit is gonna wear thin, and that shit's gonna end up with you being on the wrong side of that shit, because nobody likes that shit. I don't like it. I've never done it to nobody. I would never do that to you. The things that irk me the most is the shit that people feel the need to do to me that I know I wouldn't do to you. You know what I'm saying? That shit will make me go crazy. That shit will make me like torture you. You know? Like, that shit will make me torture you. If you do something to me that I know I would never do to you, like, I would never do this to you. I would never call you that. I would never say that to you. I would never treat you like that. I would never do this. Like, I just wouldn't do those things to you, but then you find a need to do it to me. It's like, yeah, now you're like, it's very triggering. Now I feel like you're doing bad shit. So it's crazy. Treat you normal. Yeah, like 8 years asking to be treated normal. So draining. Damn, Gloria, that's tough. Yeah, man, that was one thing I had to tell her at some point. I was like, and then one time she got really mad at me. One time I asked her like if she wanted to make cookies. I was like, yo, do you want some cookies? She was like, yo, if you want cookies and if you want to eat cookies, just say that. You don't got to ask me if I want cookies so that you can get permission to make cookies. And then my mom was like, what? Bruh, there's a pack of Toll House cookies in there. I'm interested in eating some cookies, but I'm asking you if you want some, so I'll make some. Yeah, but you don't have to ask me so that you can make your own. I'm like, bruh, but at what? That's like me going to get me some water and asking you if you want water too, so I could bring. And I was like, man. So I remember asking. I'm like, yo, what? I don't know what I did to you to make you so impatient with me, but like, please don't treat me like that, because that does not feel good. I don't know what I did to make you so impatient. Like, you just fucking snapped on me anywhere about cookies. Like, I don't even eat cookies for real. But, like, come on, bro, it's unnecessary. And then the next day she apologized. Like, I'm sorry. I know I was, like, being really impatient and angry. And she had this habit of, like, rerouting anger. Like, somebody will make her mad in one area, and she will come and, like, slap the shit out of me for it. And I told her that for years, too. Like, don't come over here mad at me now for somebody else making you mad. Like, that's crazy to me. Don't do that. 11 years is crazy. Should have been free, right? That's crazy. Let me see. All right, that's me, Jessica Arn. It's sad. Where all the good men at? Do they even exist anymore? Good men definitely do exist. People just want to break my heart. Jessica, they definitely do exist. Abuse, verbal abuse, shake my head. I'll say something nice to you. You are very handsome and deserve better. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jessica. That happened to me. Damn, for real? Did you say fake vegan? Yeah. I don't even remember her calling me fake vegan, but she recently sent me an email where she just listed out all the things that she ever did wrong in a relationship, and she said she called me fake vegan. And I was like, okay, I don't remember that one, but after years of abuse, I'm sure something's gonna slip through the cracks. No, I'm joking. I didn't feel like I was getting abused. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, if you got a good woman, she's gonna be difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't for everybody, and so you gotta do what you gotta do. But at some point, it's like. At some point, being difficult is just being difficult. At some point, it's like, to a large degree, like being a good woman, having a good woman does come with like certain types of disciplines and certain things you got to do. But eventually, it's like, all right, being a good woman is all of this. But then after that, it's like sometimes being difficult is just being difficult. We love a shameless plug. Hey. She broke you down for 11 years. It probably fed her ego. Maybe. You're making me cry. Damn. I hope not. Chasing Smiles. What up, Chasing Smiles? Wow. Was you nurturing the relationship? Bruh, I did everything possible for that shit. Like, I did everything possible. She moved away. We were both living in Miami. She moved to Atlanta. When she moved to Atlanta, I'm like, okay, we should probably take take a break or break up when you move to Atlanta. She was like, why? Why would we break up? Because I'm moving away. I'm like, why would we not break up? Because you're moving. Like, you're moving away. You're moving away to start a new life. Start it. And she was like, oh, no. And she like blocked me not blocked me, but like we didn't talk for a while. And then we attempted to make it work. Like, because, I never not wanted to be with you. You just moved to another city. And then she moved even further. And it's like, I did everything I could to nurture that, man. I would fly in to see her. I flew to see her way more than she flew to see me. And that's a fact. I flew to Atlanta for her. I flew to Los Angeles for her. Flew to Denver with her. Flew to Texas with her. Like, I did that as much as I could. Getting with someone and expecting them to change is dumb. If you don't like them as they are, dip. Yeah, I think I can see that being the case, but the fact that I met this person when we were both 19, we are both required to fucking change. You know what I'm saying? Like, any grown-ass person that's acting like a 19-year-old is worrisome. So the fact that I met you at 19, I'm expecting you to change. If you're not if I'm with you for fucking a decade and you're not changing at all, that's worrisome and weird. You know what I'm saying? So that's weird. K10 said, getting with someone and expecting them to change is dumb. If you don't like them as they are, then do. Yeah, I didn't get with her and expect her to change. I just, at some point in time, as I was growing and changing, you should not stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should grow. You should change as well. You should be growing. That's one thing about me too. I never wanted to stay stuck on stupid. Like, I never wanted to be the kind of person that was like, I like who you was 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Like, and I heard that, bruh. Like, she would tell me that shit too. She would tell me, man, look, and I know I'm probably making her seem like a villain because I'm only talking about the bad shit. She was also like beautiful and fun and smart and cool. And loyal and very disciplined, very good with her money, great credit, good spending habits, good money habits, very organized to a degree. She's still a very good person. She just got her own shit she got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own shit, and it just manifests differently. I can only speak on her shit because I was with her for a decade. So I just know it. But yeah, man, she used to tell me that shit too. Like, she liked who I was before I started making music. Like, oh, well, we used to do this, and we used to do that, and we used to do this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, but like, we're not doing that right now because a nigga got to get where I'm going. Like, there's no way around this shit. Like, I want to succeed at this thing. I don't want to play with it. Like, let's make this shit work. But she would remind me like that I was a better boyfriend before. I was a better boyfriend when I was doing this shit, that shit. I'm like, I never look backwards. I don't ever want to go backwards. And anyway, nothing behind me is better than what's in front of me. At any point in time, forever, never. So nah, I didn't want to go back. But yeah, BD's back. Hugs. Talk about it. Falling in love with potential. Facts. Right. Nah, bro. I have some narcissists that openly admit that they are. That's deep, bro. Hello, everyone. What up? OG Divinity Rain. Diamond. Taps. It's messed it. How's your mental health doing, bro? Ash. What's up, Ash? How's my mental health doing? I think it's doing pretty good. I like me. I'll be honest with you, man. I sat with myself long enough to understand I like me. I got my faults, and I want to work on being more intentional. I want to work on being more on time. I want to work on being more present. I want to work on being more. I want to let go of a lot of my baggage. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up in a tough environment, in a tough ass family, doing tough ass shit, and I want to let go of some of this baggage. Some of us, we think that the baggage helps us and makes us who we are. I want to let go of some of this shit. Like, I just want to let go of some baggage. So yeah, I definitely I like me, man. Like, even after all the rain and the pain, I like me because I like who I am as a person. I'm still growing and I'm still changing. But yeah, thank you for that question, Ash. Appreciate it. I'm currently watching somebody's karma in real time about how they treated me. Damn, she needed therapy, not friendship. Damn, it's deep. That's terrible, right? Scratch his head, cause yeah. Are you okay? Damn. Good morning, King. What's up? Hey. Good morning, King. What's up, Melanie? Don't put it on me. Yup. Wow. Diane Lindo, you're right. Nothing behind me is better than what's ahead. Facts. 18K. Hey, 18,000 likes. Let's get to it. Appreciate that, Blondie. Nels Diamore. Thank you for the follow. Love that. Let go of the baggage. Kelly Paper, what up? Yeah, man. Like, I really just want to let go of the baggage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to let go of. I feel like I've been hanging out lately with people who like are not as hindered by like shit in their past as I am, and I'm like, man, I would like to get to that point. I would like to get to that free point of being happy and healthy and being like vibrant without all the baggage, man. Like, that baggage, boy. And some of it, you feel you rationalize it as some of that baggage helps you survive. Like, oh, some of these things, some of these traumas, and some of this, hood love that I got in my head and my heart. Lily, good morning. What up, Lily? Welcome. Like, some of that stuff protects me. And yeah, there's just like, yeah, don't ever stop being street smart, but also like let go of some of that baggage. So I gotta find a way to do that. Like, let go of some of the baggage, let go of some of the traumas. My sister told me that shit. We was in Egypt. We was in Egypt and we saw some of these ghetto kids in Egypt outside barefoot on concrete. And I was like, yo, look, man, we used to be just like these kids. It's crazy, right? And she looked at me and she was like, bruh, get out of that headspace. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I think you talk about our traumas, our childhood growing up a little too much. Like, that happened to us. Yes, we understand it. However, like, go past it. Like, don't stay there mentally. Because if you stay there mentally, thinking about those broke, traumatic moments, you'll recreate them. To remember something, the actual word remember is to put back together. Dismember is to take something apart. To remember is to re-put it back together. So hey, E.T., thank you. Like, to remember something, you're recreating the state of poverty every time you think about those traumatic experiences. Every time you thinking about bad things, every time you remember it, you're bringing it back together. So it's like, acknowledge it, know that it was there, and then fill your mind with other better thoughts. Mila, thank you for the hand heart. Appreciate you for the hand heart, Mila. Yeah, man. Good morning, Lily. What up? Random, how's the weather? It's good out here. Who's your favorite Sanrio character? I don't know what that is. Yes, the victim mentality will drag you down. It's facts. And to see, I never looked at myself as a victim, but I looked at it like, damn, we've been through some shit, so we gotta beat life up because of what we went through. And my sister was just like, man, get out of that. So that's what I would like to do. I would like to let go of some of the baggage, some of the traumas and stuff like that, and some of the bad stuff that we had experienced early on. Like, I want to acknowledge it, but have it like have zero power in my life. I just want it to be a memory. I just want it to be like, oh, there's just like a piece of paper on my wall, but my reality and my present is filled with abundance and happy moments and good times and high vibrating energy and capacity and power and potential, work and potential. You know, bringing the potential into actual power. Like, I want to just do good stuff and like make it better. You know what I'm saying? Jason Smile, thank you for the hand heart. Thank you, Jason Smile. Take your time, heal at your own pace. Right. It will happen as you create new experiences. Oh, I like that. Damn, that's dope. It will happen as you create new experiences. That's dope. Maybe I just need to go and make some new experiences. Keep moving forward. Thank you, Tashai. Allow your healing to happen naturally. Right, very true. Let me see. Linda Bell, the more we hold it, we walk around with a heavy head and sometimes heart too, always in the zone to survive. Right. Have a good live, King. Gotta go. Peace to Shia. Have a good day. See you later. Appreciate you for being up in here. As always. Here but busy. Thank you. Okay. I totally understand. You will get there, and it's okay to speak about it like you do because you always teach the other side too. Right. Facts. I'm like that. A story is just a story. It happened. We can all learn from it. Right. Like, and we just got to let that stuff go. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's an important part. Like, that's an important, like, part of the process. Like, understanding that, yeah, it was there, but, like, take the power away from it. Like, take all the nutrients out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a full banana and then peel the banana back, take the banana out, and now all you're left with a banana peel. And if you look at the banana peel, you'll see how quickly, if you look at a banana peel, you'll see how quickly it, like, dissolves. You see how quickly, like, I can eat a banana right now, and if I look at that banana peel with no banana in it, 30 minutes later, that shit is brown, and it's flat, and it's gone. It's useless because I took all the nutrients out of it. I took everything else. Good morning, little daddy. What's up? Jay. What up, Jay? How you doing? Are you from New Orleans, Jay? Right. It's just what it is. So, I don't know, but yeah. It's just different, man. You know when you're in the presence of somebody who love you and care for you. You know when you're in the presence of somebody who tolerates you. And I think it's important for us to make those distinctions, man, because a lot of us may be in a situation right now. Like, a person couldn't have told me this kind of stuff while I was in my relationship. But it's funny because now that I'm out the relationship, I can look back at it like, man, some of that shit was so unnecessary to deal with. Some of that pressure and anxiety and stressing over, like, is my relationship going to work? And I dedicated time to it and energy to it and money to it, a lot of money to it. It's like, yo, is it gonna last? Are we gonna do the 40-year thing, 50-year thing? And now that it's over, I'm looking at it for what it really was, and it's like, man, there was a lot of, like, not good stuff, not good conversations. There was a lot of, like, unhealed shit involved in it. And it was a lot of, like, just unwillingness to grow, unwillingness to learn, unwillingness to, like, change. I could say read this book, she'll never read it. I could say watch this tape, she'll never watch it. I could say, listen to this speaker, she'll never listen to it. Anything that required self-development, and from my perspective, she wouldn't do it. But she was on her own journey too. She would do poetry and she would read the Bible, and like she was just different than me. You know what I'm saying? But I wish her the best, man. Honestly speaking, it's just crazy. It's crazy how life works. Somebody could be so important to you, and then you get out of that spell, and it's like, damn, what was I doing? Why was I there for so long? Why did I make that thing so important to me? I heard Mahershala Ali say that actually. They asked him about his success, and he was just talking about a past relationship. He was like, man, I think I made that relationship mean too much to me. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm understanding, like, yeah, sometimes we really get into that zone, and it's weird because you can't see it while you're in it. While you're in it, it's your whole world. And the thought of you not even being with this person no more gives you anxiety. Like, oh, I'm going to be with somebody else. She going to be with somebody else. He going to be with somebody. No. We got to do this thing forever. Why? Because you've been doing it? Nah, man, let that shit go. Trust me when I tell you, bro, like, I just let a 12-year relationship go. A 12-year relationship, a 2-year engagement, and years of expectations, years of family bonding, years of all that shit. It served me for when it served me. But just like the banana peel, once the banana's gone, the peel will wither. And it has to. That's just the natural course. So there's nothing worse than like having the banana be gone and you sitting there with a withered peel. Like, what are you doing? And you won't even realize that it was withered until you walk away from it. Like, damn, that shit could have been way better this whole time, and it really wasn't. I was sitting there perpetuating bullshit off of somebody else's, lack of self-esteem. It don't make no sense. So it's crazy. Walk away if it ain't serving you, bro. Do that. Peeling back the onion, right? Jay, that man's 6 foot. You gonna scramble these eggs? Oh my God, that's crazy. What we talking about? Y'all weren't compatible is what it sounds like. Yeah, that became obvious after a certain point in time. Relatable for sure. Yeah, you're gonna get consumed sometimes. Take my head, hate when I get out the fog. Hey man, no, this is super true. K Brownie, what's up, K? Yeah, you get consumed. Hate when I get out the fog, bruh. I'm loving getting out of this fog now that I'm thinking about it. Like, if I was in a daze in that last relationship, I really thought that shit was an end all be all type of thing. Like, I really needed it to work because our story was so good. We met when we was 19. You know what I'm saying? We only been with each other for all these years. It's like a fairy tale story. But bruh, like, if it ain't working, it ain't working. I feel like God was telling me for years that it wasn't. Where God told me in 2016 to walk away and I didn't listen. I got desperate for love and affection from somebody who I liked. Then in 2020, God told me to break it off, and I didn't listen again. And I remember sitting in a park. I had a conversation with God right before I walked to meet with this girl. And it was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's I was going to break up with her, and then tears start flowing, and the conversations are happening. And I was like, no, we had a good day. And I was like, let's stay. And I remember that. And I felt like God closed the door on me that day. And it was so weird. And then 4 years later, I'm back at the same door, and I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Like, we got to let that shit go, bro. It's just not working. It's not working, and it's not working. It could work. That's the crazy part. It could work. It could work, but it's not. It's not working, right? So, incompatible, man. We want different things. She wants, like, a simple life. I want an extraordinary life. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with a simple life at all. Like, you want to, quiet life, quiet house, quiet this, quiet that, gated community or something like that. I want, like, a fucking mega mansion with a jet and a castle in another country and, like, you know what I'm saying? Extraordinary. Who them flowers for? The flowers in the back? There's 2 flowers back there. One of those flowers is ET's, so she's going to come and pick these up. But this other flower, my homegirl gave me these flowers. She just came to my house and just gave them to me, so I thought that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Listen, those signs get louder. Facts. Super facts. Empress, me too. I know that's right. Facts. When I ended an almost 5-year one, I just knew it was motherfucking time for us to call it quits that last time. Straight up. What up, Jasmine Major? Hello. Welcome to the live. I knew it. E.T., I'm on your ass. Yep. Yeah. Those flowers is E.T. flowers. You're supposed to come pick them up. When I ended almost 5-year one, I just knew it was time for us to call it quits. Man, it's real talk, bro. Like, once that shit becomes obvious to you, anything after that is just masochism. You know what I'm saying? And once your relationship has come to an end and you're trying to drag it, it's not like trying to drag a dead body down the street. You know, you're beating a dead horse. It's like, man, this shit is over, bro. You could feel it. Y'all not compatible no more. You know, we were compatible. To be honest with you, I don't even know if we were ever compatible. We just liked each other's company. We were definitely opposites all the time. Like, we're opposite. We were always opposites. But we enjoyed each other's company because we made time for each other, and it was a vibe. But eventually, like she said it too, one of the last conversations, she's like, this opposite attract shit is getting tiresome, and it's not fun anymore. The relationship not fun anymore. What are we gonna do? Who are we gonna talk to? Like she kept asking like, what counseling are we gonna go to? Like, where are we gonna go to get counseling for our relationship? And in my mind, I was like, girl, we've done couples counseling, and furthermore, in all actuality, you need counseling. You know what I'm saying? Like, go and get the counseling. I'm open to counseling. I'm super with counseling. I love it. These lives are very therapeutic for me. I'll be honest. I feel like y'all all are my counselors. But, bruh, like, don't scream that we need counseling because you have things that you want to get off. You can get it. I'm open to counseling, but not after we had just did counseling twice. Who are we going to talk to? You need to go talk to somebody. Sometimes, like, she used to always tell me, too, I don't listen to her. She's like, you don't listen to me. You don't listen to me. You don't listen to me. And in my mind, I was like, And now that the relationship's over, I'm understanding internal dialogue a little bit better. I'm like, yo, bro, you probably had a voice inside of your head saying, I feel unheard. I feel unheard. I feel unheard. You heard this voice in your head long enough to where you started verbalizing it and putting words to it. And so you look for the closest feasible culprit, the closest person that could be responsible for you feeling unheard. Since it's impossible for it to be you not hearing yourself, it had to be me. You're not listening to me. You don't listen to me. You don't listen to me. Is it that I don't listen to you, or do you have feelings of being unheard inside of yourself? What's the difference? Either way, you're not listening to me. And I'm like, no. If I don't listen to you, that means you genuinely attempting to communicate something to me that's destined for me to hear and be a part of, and I'm just not doing it. One. The one where you just don't feel heard is there's a voice inside of your head that's saying, I feel unheard. And the sad truth is that voice inside of your head is talking to you. You are not listening to yourself. You have unresolved issues. You have shit that you have not unpacked yet. You are not doing the shadow work. The real you is talking to the surface level you. Your subconscious mind is communicating with you. You're not listening to you. You feel unheard because you are not addressing some of the things inside of your own life that you need to address. Handle that shit. Some problems in our relationship is you and me problems. But some problems that you have created or that you have rationalized as a relationship problem is really a problem inside of yourself. There's some shit that I need to handle that don't got nothing to do with you. I know that. I can't blame you for me procrastinating. Because of you, I didn't get that thing done. No, that's my fault. I can't blame you for being late on the live today. Because you was in my house, I couldn't get, no, that's my problem. I can't sit and be like, we got to go to counseling because you keep making me late places. No, bro, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? You keep making me unproductive. No, that's a lie that I'm saying to rationalize my level of unproductivity. No, it's not true. So sometimes we allow those inner dialogues to occur and we're not addressing them or facing them properly, so we project them onto someone else. You're not listening to me. You make me feel unheard. I don't make you feel unheard. The fact that you're not dealing with your own shit means you feel unheard. You're muting yourself. And you're blaming me because I'm the closest person that you can punch. Because you, in your own narcissism, in your own head, you don't believe that you can possibly be the reason for your own level of not being heard. You believe I have to be the cause of that shit. You believe someone else is the guy. Every time she ever ended a problem with somebody, it was always someone else's fault. I'm in a problem with my daddy, it's his fault. I'm in a problem with my homegirl, it's her fault. I'm in a problem with another homegirl, it's her fault. I'm in a problem with the leasing office, it's their fault. I'm in a problem with the new leasing office for the new apartment I'm about to get, and they didn't send me the documents on time. They didn't post it. It's their fault. This is fucking crazy. No, bro. At some point, you got to take accountability, bro. It's all your fault because it's all your experience. So, yeah, I know for sure I was definitely getting the blunt of internal shit that you're not dealing with. You're definitely telling me that I'm the problem here. When you gotta that's your shit, man. Face that shit. I can't go inside of you and fight you for you. You know what I mean? Let me see. You're absolutely right. Hey, good morning. What up, Beauty Capri? Welcome. Yes, used to fight against the current all the time. It's crazy. Hey, K Brownie, I started following you. OG Divinity Rain. Yup. I'm telling you, man. I'm on the move. They safer there. And then with me, trust me. I lived in that space for a while. I'm telling you, come on. How do I see money? How do I heal trust issues in relationships? I'm overthinking. I overthink I'm getting cheated on due to my ex. Ooh, that's deep. I'm sure there's a lot of people that can help with that. Hey, I'm from Connecticut. Taylor May, what up? C Money says, how do I heal trust issues in relationships? I overthink I'm getting cheated on due to my ex. Honestly speaking, I've actually heard something like that recently. Like, there was a really insecure guy that had a girlfriend, and this girl just really liked to sleep. And the guy thought she was cheating on him, so he broke up with her. You must be cheating on me because, you're not answering my calls and my text messages on time. And it's like, nah, that's crazy talk. But that's a great question. I don't know if I know how to answer this one. How do you heal trust issues in relationships? K Brownie, thank you for the hand heart. Appreciate you. How do I heal trust issues in a relationship? I overthink I'm getting cheated on due to my ex. Honestly, that's a trauma. I think that you have to learn to you got to learn to trust, man. Like, I've learned that trust right now isn't really so much about the other person. Trust is an internal thing. I trust you because I trust myself. I'm willing to give you trust because I trust myself. I trust my decision making when it comes down to you. And I think that that's really what it is. Like, I think you're more capable of trusting somebody else when you can trust yourself. Because when you can trust you trust your decision making. You trust the fact that, okay, I trust me that trusting this person is a good idea. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of an internal thing. Like, if you can't trust yourself, it's really hard to trust other people. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like they can let you down the same way you let yourself down. But also, like, if you've been in a situation where somebody broke your trust, you're going to have to learn to get over that. You're going to have to learn to trust yourself again because you really beating yours. I think a lot of people end up getting cheated on. They beat themselves up a lot. Like, oh, how did I get cheated on? What was wrong with me? How am I the one that ended up with the cheater? Like, how did I get lied to? I fell for it. Oh, my God, what did I miss out on? I'm blind. I'm stupid. I'm ignorant. I'm dumb. I got played. Like, you begin to, really shit on yourself when you get cheated on. And sometimes when you get cheated on, bro, it has nothing to do with you. It's just that person needed to get their shit off. Like, that's really what it is. Like, that person had a desire and they wanted to act on that desire. It's their life. We're in relationships with people, man, and we feel like they fucking belong to us. People don't belong to us, bro. That's your life. You wanted to have an experience with somebody else, and you went and had that experience. That's just what it is. Now, me being an adult, I don't have to sit here with you no more. I may not like liars, and I may not like cheaters. And that's my prerogative. If I choose to find out about the cheating and I choose to leave you, that's my prerogative. You made a decision. I'm making one too. You wanted to go in and have that experience. I totally get it. We're human beings. Don't let me stop you from getting an experience. You might have just met somebody at the same time you met me, and we just it ended up being a three-way intersection at that point. But cool. Once I became aware of this, I have the right to make a decision too. I can either stay here and tolerate lying and cheating, or I can stop. Some people don't mind lying and cheating because they lying and cheating too. You know what I'm saying? Some people really don't. Some people don't mind being treated that way because they don't see themselves in a way that they warrant any more or better than that. And that's if that's your life and you're happy there, be happy there. Some people like getting lied to like that. One of the most famous lying things is like, what is it? Nikki Giovanni talking to James Baldwin, talking about lie to me. Lie to me. You lied to the world, come back and lie to me too. Like, and some women really live like that. I know some women that really don't want to know the truth. They don't care to know the truth. They want to live where they're happy. Like, and I respect that too. Like, yo, if you say, bro, life is so vicious and malicious and crazy, I just want to enjoy my experience and I want to stay where I'm happy, I totally understand it. Some women do not want that blunt. Give me the 100% real. Show me your text, but show me I got to know that it's real. It's like, is it any less real? Is your happiness any less real by you living in this environment that we both created together for you to enjoy? If you and I plant a garden and we fill it with all your favorite flowers and we fill it with all your favorite candies, goodies, and enjoyable moments and memories, are you going to be mad at me one day if you find out that flower or those flowers were, not organically grown, or if you find out that environment that you're in is, positioned in the middle of the ghetto, positioned in the middle of a hood, positioned in a place that you otherwise wouldn't want to be? If you want to know the blunt truth, yeah, you're going to do that Adam and Eve shit. Look for the knowledge of good and evil and find everything that's wrong in the garden. Of course, I get it. But if you don't want to and you're like, you know what, I'm not interested. I don't really care. I'm here for my happiness, for my joy, for my pleasure. I'm going to stay in this garden. Ignorance is bliss sometimes. Sometimes people really live like that, and that's their prerogative. Nobody can ever tell you how you're supposed to live versus how they live. You know what I'm saying? Like, homegirls have a bad habit. Oh, it could never be me, girl. I could never let that happen to me, girl. It's like, cool, that's why you single, girl. Stay over there with that real shit that you really don't even like because you haven't found happiness yet. All your single-ass homegirls who are unhappy and complaining about their niggas always got some kind of message to give you about how to do the right thing in your relationship when they never did the right thing in theirs. Great. We love it. We love dumb ass, stupid ass conversation like that for sure. Be stupid and listen to a person who does not have what you want and see how far it takes you. Lady J, what up? But the reality situation is it depends. Me personally, I'm not big on lying and cheating. Me personally, I don't even think I'm the kind of nigga that could I can't. I don't really like dealing with multiple women at the same time. I just don't have the attention span for it. I don't think I've ever had the attention span for it. Like, I'll be honest, I might flirt, I might hang out a little bit, talk a little shit, but reality, I can't do that, man, because bro, I barely have time. The way that my life is, I barely have time to foster one great relationship, man. Like, my whole life is dedicated to becoming a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Becoming a billionaire and becoming the biggest artist in the world. I'm the greatest. That's what my life is like. You know what I'm saying? And all of my energy goes to that. Nothing comes before that. Nothing comes before music and entertainment for me, personally. And I wouldn't want nothing to come before that. So I just don't got the attention span for that shit. Even before music, I was like, man, I don't have the attention span to deal with multiple girls at the same time. That shit is like a full-time job, and I'm not a full-time gigolo. I don't understand this shit. It don't make no sense to me. But some dudes love it. Some dudes like that shit. I like dealing with Susie on Monday and Carrie on Tuesday and, you know, the Sex and the City cast on Wednesday. Like, some people like that. I don't like that, personally, me, because it's like, nah. And also, I feel like it's sad to me. That's sad and it's desperate. Like, I need to get 5 women. I need to get 5 basic chicks to try to give me the experience that I can't get from one awesome chick. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy to me. It's like, nah, bro, if I find a girl that's awesome, yo, when you awesome, bro, I want to give all my attention to you. I would much rather have one awesome chick than 5 basic chicks. That's my mentality, bro. And nobody gotta jump on my boat, bro, because I'm cool being alone on here, because I know that, like, sometimes when you doing something really valuable, it's a very lonely road. So I'm like, yeah, I'm with that. But that's just my personal preference. I'd much rather chill with one person that's extraordinary than to chill with 5 ordinary people. You know what I'm saying? Or 3 ordinary girls, 2 ordinary girls. Like, that don't make no sense to me. I'm wasting my time here. You know what I'm saying? 2 ordinary cups or 1 solid gold chalice. Like, I'm with 1 solid gold chalice, because if you dope enough, you're going to satisfy my curiosity, you're going to satisfy my physical needs, you're going to satisfy my conversational needs, because you dope as fuck, and we compatible. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not interested in all that jumping around shit. That shit don't make a lot of sense to me, personally. Maybe it's because of my experiences, but that's just how I feel. Let me see. I just tuned into your music. I like it. Thank you, Empress. I feel like Hoodie ain't peeped this meat. I haven't seen it. I followed you. Have a good day. Got to get back to work. Peace, K. Brownie. Let me see. Nah, you get some fake diamonds, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Right, yeah. What up, Hoodie? What's up, Lady J? Caught them deleting DMs in the talking stage and DMing me someone to drink with after telling me goodnight. That's crazy, C-Money. The red flags trigger my trust issues bad. Yeah, that's weird. You don't deserve that, man. Look, if a person, look, bro, that's so strange to me. Like, I don't understand being an adult. I don't understand being a grown-up and hiding from another grown-up. Like, I don't like that shit. That shit is so strange to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made a mistake in my last relationship, and I owned up to it. Like, I told her, you know, like, yo, I messed up here and I messed up here. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the long distance had, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be for real. Like, I got to give myself some grace. But, look, I messed up here and here, and I owned up to it. Because, like, what I look like sneaking around and hot, I don't like that shit. Like, to be a grown-up and you hiding from another grown-up that is, like, you chose. Like, I met you outside one day, and then we developed a relationship. Why am I hiding from you like you God? That's so weird to me. I don't like that. Like, to be a grown man sneaking around so that a girl don't find out what you're doing. Bro, man, please. I'd much rather be one of them dudes, like, even if you are a cheater, like, own it, bro. Be one of them dudes that stand on your business. Like, yo, girl, this is what I'm doing. I'm outside doing this with this person, this person, this person. Honesty is the best policy, man. Just own up to that shit. Be like, I'm doing this with this person, this with this person. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if you with that, stay. And if you're not with that, don't stay. But I don't got the attention to lie, sneak around, and do all that extra shit. Like, why am I hiding from you? I'm not the fucking Grinch. I'm not the cat burglar, like, sneaking in and out places. Are you crazy? I don't got time for that, bro. If you a man and you grown and you handling your business, why are you turning yourself into a little girl, like, trying to sneak around like you were like a 14-year-old girl trying to hide messages and jump in and out of windows? Are you crazy? That means that you got a childlike mentality. That's ridiculous to me. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? What you so scared of? Were you scared of this girl finding out your business? You scared of this girl finding out what you really doing, bro? What's wrong with you? You a sissy. And you just soft. You soft on the inside and you scared. You a wimp. You know what I'm saying? You just really a bitch at the end of the day. Cause how you standing on so much business outside, you loud and proud and getting drunk and meeting up with girls in hotel lobbies and talking that big bad daddy shit outside, but then you sneaking around and trying to hide it from your baby mama and trying to creep in here and creep out there. Like, Like, you small. You're a small person, bro. That's weird. That's weird energy. That's weird shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be that kind of person, bro, let that shit just be known. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't understand the sneaking the line and shit. But some dudes got a situation where they don't even got the sneaking line. Some dudes got their marriages set up to where their wife don't even ask them. My wife ain't asking me nothing, so I ain't telling her nothing. And she know better than to ask me too, because she wouldn't want, don't break your own heart, because you know I'm an honest nigga. Like, I'm going to tell you what it is. Don't break your own heart. And so I understand that. Like, I get that. I respect that more than I respect that she asking you and you lying about it. Or she checking your stuff and you like, how you got time for this? How are you an adult man and you got time for this shit? Like, what are you doing? Like, you sneaking around like a little girl. Like, you sneaking around like a baby, what are you doing? Like, you just like a scared creature. You like a little animal. You know what I'm saying? You're like a little scared ass animal. You're like a roach kind of. Or like a lizard. You know how to lick lizard? A lizard got stuck in my house the other day. That shit was panicking so hard, I had to open up the net to let it out. That nigga scrambled out of there. I'm like, you like a small creature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sneaky links are empty to me. Hey, right, can't have basics. You can't. You can't have basics. I met you outside one day. Straight, I just met you outside. Like, why am I acting like you the end all be all? I just met you. I want to be with one person. I want to be with one person too. I want to be one dope ass person. You know what I'm saying? I think before I want to be with that one person, I probably want to have a couple experiences with a couple people, and then I want to be with one dope ass person. That seems like it might be what it is. I'm just happy I'm not the one that wants a castle. I don't know why that sounds crazy to people. I'm just happy I'm not the only one that wants a castle. Yeah, bro. Some people ain't built for that castle life, man. I am. Give me a damn castle ASAP. I need a castle now. I went to Ghana, man. We had like a whole crew, like, of house staff at the house, taking care of all the shit for us: breakfast, lunch, dinner, driving us places, handling business. I'm like, man, I need this shit now. Can you get this for me? Like, and these dog moving our luggage, doing everything for us. I need that. Crazy car without that coward behind closed doors. Man, that shit is, it's like you a sissy to me. Like, why you creeping around? Like, why are you hiding from this girl? Like, why are you lying to her? Like, why? I get it. You want the best of both worlds, bro. But if you're a real man will have the best of both worlds openly and honestly. Let that shit be polyamorous or something like that. Let that shit be an open relation. Let that shit be what it is. But like, to be a liar is weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I met a dude one time. He's like, I'll never do business with somebody who lying to their wife, cheating on their wife. I'm like, why? He's like, because if you lying with the girl that like is doing the most for you, if you lying to the person that you laying with, I can only imagine what you're doing to me behind closed doors. So he was like, his philosophy was he could never do business with somebody who was like a liar or a cheater, cheating on their wife. So if I find out I heard somebody else say this too, if I find out one of my employees was cheating on their spouse, I would fire them immediately. Because if you're doing that with the person that's doing the most for you, doing the best for you, I can only imagine what you got lined up for me. Ain't gonna happen. So get up out of here. And I think that's an interesting philosophy. You could lose your fucking job for adultery. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it breaks down to. So I don't know, but I do think that people that are like sneaking around have a sort of problem. Like, you got some sort of problem. You got some sort of issue. And I don't know what it is, but it's strange at best. And you gotta like fix that. But some people just like being sneaky though. Some people just like being sneaky. And the people who just like being sneaky, you don't even need to sneak around, bro. Like, why are you sneaky? But you just like it. They're the most worrisome people of all. Because it's like, they just like drama. You just like that shit. I don't know. It's crazy. I know this live wasn't filled with a bunch of different game and different information. It was kind of just like talks. But I hope this was a good live. I hope it like it played a part for some people at some point in time. I don't know what it helped with. But yeah, we just here. This is kind of like just a open dialogue, open format type of conversation. I'm going to be that kind of employer. Ain't no unrighteousness in my house. I like that. Yeah, but it's true, man. Like, some people were like, you know, they just don't go for that. And it's true. I think there is something to be said about that. Like, if you're that disloyal to the person that's the most loyal to you, I can only imagine. But there's a culture of that, though. Some dudes believe that as you are successful and you go hang out with more successful men and you start traveling to these islands and going on these vacations, it's a thing to cheat on your wife. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing to have sex with these girls. It's a boys trip. You know what it is, girl. Like, don't ask me about it. Don't ask, don't tell. Some people just believe that. And so they begin doing that. Me personally, I don't believe that shit. I don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that. Like, I got a girl right now that I'm talking to. I think she's cool. And I like her. And I also let her know, like, I'm not the kind. I don't do multiple girls at one time. Like, I focus on what I focus on. And if I don't like you no more, or if we can't do this, I'm going to go focus on something else. But I'm not going to be like multiple girls at one time. I'm not interested in that shit. Why am I meeting you on to extent? Like, why am I taking multiple applications for a job? That's like trying to do 3 interviews at the same time. Like regular job interviews, they do 1 applicant at a time. They're not, well, some people do group interviews, but I'm not like that. But yeah, and I had an opportunity to like do some other shit this weekend, and my peoples was like, yo, bro, come and let's, you know, my dog wanted to smash a girl, so he needed my help to occupy the other girl, and I was like, man, I'm not going. You're like, oh, and they started ridiculing me in the back. All the homies was like ridiculing me. I was getting that work. Oh, what you doing? You tripping. You tripping. Go and do that. And I'm like, man, I'm not going. I'm not going. Nah. There's only one girl that I'm interested in, and I'm not going to go for that other one. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not interested. Girls don't make decisions for me, bro. I make decisions. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like, girls not going to be like, oh, come to my house, and I'm going to go. I'm not your fucking belonging. Are you crazy? I'm the one nah, I don't do that. I'm not going with that. You're not going to make a decision for me. I'm not a possession. But yeah, I'm going to see y'all later, man. Y'all have an amazing day. I know this live was kind of different, but we here, and we having a good time. So yeah, hope y'all have an amazing day. You can rewatch this live on YouTube if there was anything cool that you like. And that's just pretty much what it breaks down to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm proud of you. Much respect. Hey, appreciate that. Crazy Kari. Thank you, Chasing Smiles. Yeah, that's just how it is, though. Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to see y'all later, man. You have an amazing day. Peace. Follow me on all the social media sites. And yeah, have to watch later. Thank you. All right, Chasing Smiles. I'll see you later. Peace, ET. I'm going to see y'all later. Have an amazing day. And yeah, we up and we out of here. This is, oh, wait, whoa. What the hell is this? Oh, wow. Self-awareness is what you want. Hold on. I'm sorry. All the Instagram comments, they wasn't coming in. They started coming in. Also, never talking about anger because you can't take your words back. Keep your head up, right? You cold? Oh, change is constant, right? 11:11. King, you can do like you say in here and change the world with your voice and your message. Thank you. Always speaking positive when I catch you live. Thanks for the good vibes. Hey, ego, and you get used to that person. It's like dead weight. Don't take it personal. It's not for you. Hey, okay, cool. Sorry, I just read some of those things. I'm going to see y'all later, man. Y'all have an amazing day. Peace. Tapping out the live. Bye. See you later. Always speaking positive when I